up, guys? This is Matt, and I'm going to be just giving like a first impressions kind of review of Evolve. Now, the reason I'm not playing Evolve right now, and I'm playing Injustice, is because as of right now, my stance on Evolve is that it is fucking shit. It is garbage, a piece of shit. Plain and simple. Now, the reason I say that is, one, you have a team of hunters that can easily take on a monster that's about 4 times their size, is able to throw rocks and breathe fire. And two, the fact that in order for me to play the multiplayer, which I guess the game is centered around, I need to download an update that is 3.6 megabytes in size. Not megabytes, excuse me, gigabytes. Gigabytes in size. 3.6 gigabytes. The Point Lookout DLC for Fallout fucking 3 was not 3 gigabytes. I don't even think it was 2. And that's a goddamn DLC, not a fucking update. Now, that you can call me melodramatic or whatever, but I would like my game that's centered around multiplayer able to be played in multiplayer and not in solo against bots that are flawless in their execution. Now, another thing that irks me about the game, heavily irks me actually, is the fact that I'm stuck playing vanilla Hulk Gorilla Dragon Monster number 7, one of the most generic looking pieces of shit I've ever fucking seen in my life. The Goliath is the most boring, uninspired fucking monster design I have ever seen since the John Carter movie, and that movie was shit, if anyone knows what I'm talking about. I am so sick and tired of this bullshit, boring-ass game design. All the other two monsters are cool as fuck, but you need to play through the game hours upon hours, unlocking skills and upgrading shit on Captain fucking Generic over there if you even want to touch these fucking monsters. I don't know if there's like a code or something that I can enter to unlock them. Like, I got a pre-order code or some shit from fucking GameStop when I bought it. And it said monster expansion. I don't know if that's the thing that I'm looking for. But the fact that you would need a pre-order code to unlock content that should be available at the get-go is fucking atrocious. The other two monsters are far more interesting. One's like the goddamn alien mixed with like a necromorph from Dead Space that can like teleport and shit. And then the other's like Cthulhu that can shoot lightning and fly. Let me play as those things. Those things are interesting and actually have some imagination to their design. Not fucking Hulk with hemorrhoids breathing fire. It's lame. It's uninspired. And you're forcing me to play as that thing. There's far more variety when it starts as the Hunters than there is as these fucking things. You don't get to play as the Kraken and you don't get to play as the Wraith unless you upgrade all this shit. And while we're talking about pre-orders and all that stuff, the amount of DLC that's out for this game, like crappy fucking bullshit costumes that are out for this game right now, is disgusting. I have never seen such a paywall. It is a $60 fucking free-to-play. That's what it is. Except it ain't free-to-play because it's $60 fucking dollars. At least a free-to-play game on PC that's trying to take your money but isn't like so upfront about it will be actually free to download the base content. Not bullshit fucking $60 full price for a PS4 game, and then you have to end up paying for the majority of the shit anyway. There's all the skins, there's all these weapons, and then I heard from my friend at GameStop that each monster is going to be $15 fucking dollars. Each new monster that they add is going to be 15 goddamn US American fucking dollars. That is disgusting. That is horrendous. How fucking dare you? $15 per monster and $7 per hunter. On the hunters, that's not bad. If it was $7 per hunter and $7 per monster, then okay, alright, that's a little pricey, but I'm not gonna flip out over it. But $7 for hunters and $15 for the fucking monster. A monster per! That's not all of them. Per! I pay less money
Prepare to be astounded.
for a Borderlands DLC back in the day than I would for one goddamn monster in a fucking semi-decent fucking Lost Planet ripoff. That angers me. That angers me. And I had high hopes for this game. Like, it looked really cool. And what we got is a mediocre game with a huge learning curve if you want to play Monster, which is the only way you're going to have fun in this game, because other than that, it's a freaking really, really poor Destiny clone that's trying to be fucking Borderlands and Lost Planet at the same time. While we're talking about Destiny in regards to this game, we should focus on the fact that this game has literally no fucking narrative whatsoever. There is no story. They try to put together this half-ass opening cinematic that tries to make you like, oh, these characters are cool, they spout one-liners, and this one guy's a redneck smoking a cigar with a Gatling gun. Awesome! That appeals to you if you have a fucking double-digit IQ and your parents are brother and sister. But me, I appreciate a narrative that's actually a narrative. If you're going to peddle this game as a strictly multiplayer game, then say that it's strictly multiplayer, because never did it say anywhere that the game was going to have no story. If I knew that this game was going to be a fucking spunk gargle wee wee fuckfest, I wouldn't have bought it. I wouldn't have even considered buying it, because I'm not the kind of snobby guy who really like, well, if it doesn't have, you know, like, an amazing story, I'm not gonna buy it. Not the case. I played Destiny for fucking ever. You can ask any one of my fucking friends, and yes, I have many, and it's definitely hard to believe. But, I played Destiny for the longest time, and anyone with, like, half a fucking brain cell in their head can tell you that that game is not exactly the fucking H.G. Wells of video games. It is a fucking mess when it comes to its story. But I like a story. There needs to be a story. In Evolve, there is no story. All it is monsters getting shot by jackasses with big guns who missed the fucking Team Fortress 2 auditions. So, you know, if you like mediocre games that can like burn your time and will eat away your wallet while you just like grind the same goddamn maps and missions over and over again, then Evolve is the game for you. But if you like a game that has, first of all, the graphics, just side note here, the graphics are very meh. For the hardware that we're running on, it is very fucking meh. And for $60, and with everything added all together, and the fact that each monster is going to be $15 fucking, and each hunter is going to be $7 when it comes out, for the graphics to look that poor on launch, you should be ashamed of yourself. I don't know what the hell you were doing. Maybe everyone in their design department, like, maybe half the design department probably went to designing the other two monsters, and then the rest of them spent the rest of the game's budget on hookers and blood. Because that's the only way I can see this going the way it went. It's the only way, I'm sorry. Anyway, getting back to the main point. The game could have been amazing. It looked amazing, and I was very excited for it. But what we got was a game that is so horrendously imbalanced and so fucking free to play that I would have almost expected EA to make it, or fucking Ubisoft, because it's got so many fucking skin packs and bullshit add-ons that they're gonna fucking steal money out of your pocket with. And the monster prices, it's just, it's a prime example of what is wrong with gaming today. It is. And I expect freaking other game journalists are going to pick up on this too, because so far I've been seeing overwhelmingly positive reviews for the fucking game. Like, I've been seeing 8s and 9s, and then even some people gave it a 10. Well, they must be blind and deaf if they're giving it that kind of score. Because even if you're going to be generous with a game like Evolve, it would get an 8 from me. An 8 at the most. But to conclude this review and to stop my ranting, my final review for Evolve score out of 10 is a 5.5.